last live stream, so I restarted it. Hopefully it works out this time. I'm not a financial advisor, just sharing the trades that I'm doing, my own trades that I'm planning to do type deal. I'll switch to the, let me see, to the trading screen. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just the trades that I'm doing and sharing with the public. Not suggesting anybody to do the same trades at all. I gotta adjust the screen here a little bit better though. Seems a bit off. Trying to adjust the screen here a little bit so it's a tiny bit better. It's recording the screen I'm trading with. Hopefully it works. Last time I heard the screen went blank or something weird happened, so just kind of trying to make it work. Okay, I guess I'll make that work for now. Let me see what kind of trades I could do. Let's see what this is doing. The TSL put, it's actually in the profit. I might actually maybe close that one out for a profit. So yeah, since this one's in the profit, this is a TSLL put sell. I might just for the heck of it close it out and collect profit from it right away. So if I buy this back, I could buy it back for 50 cents, which is $50, and I could collect. So I might as well trade buy 1 for 0.50. If that fills, that'll be good. I'll take some profit, call it good. Okay, orders placed. We'll see if it'll fill. It's getting close to that price range, so as long as it falls back down to 50, I'll be able to collect some money. So that'll be good on that one. Hopefully that fills. Let's see NVTS, see how that's doing. NVTS, that's in a slight profit. Maybe I might try to close that out. Let's see. If I buy it back for like 0.87, that should be in a profit. Trade buy one contract at 0.87. That way, medium likelihood to get filled, which is fine, but I guess I'll give it a shot. See, oh, they want only rounded up numbers. That sucks, but I guess I could try 0.85. Low likelihood, but you know, I'll give it a try, see what happens. Okay, so that's done. We'll see how it goes. So if it hits that price, I'll collect some premium over there. Now, so I got 2 orders queued to potentially collect some more premiums. Let's see what the USAR is doing. Okay, that one's slightly down, so I'm not gonna do anything with that one at the moment. USAR sell put, that one's up. I'm gonna try to collect some DAP premiums. Okay, so if that one, this is a USA put, this is a USAR put that I'm selling, so I can buy it back and make some money on the premium. So I'm gonna go here. See, it says $7 profit. I'm gonna go buy back this for like, I'll probably do it like 1.62 trade buy 1.62. So once that fills, I'll collect some money on that one contract. Again, they want rounded out numbers, so I'll do 1.60. That means I'll get a bigger profit if in case if that happens. So that's all good. We'll see what happens in that case. Okay, that's good. We'll see if that fails. Your order to buy one contract A USA put executed, so that's good. I think this is the one that just executed, so I just collected money from that one. This one that I just did, I collected money from that one. So on the bounce back to the profit area, let's see how much profit that was. It was probably wasn't anything too crazy, but some profit's better than no profit. The number is getting bigger, the monthly profit, the monthly income, so that's good. It's adding up to the monthly take-home profits. Okay, so yeah, I made $10 on that USAR contract that I had just a little bit ago, a little bit ago. On my last live stream, I did make some money too today, but it looks like something went wrong with the live stream, so I had to exit and start a new one. So like earlier today, on my first live stream, I made $45 on SoFi contract on the call, and then let's see, there's another one. I made some money on the Walmart here. Yeah, made money $45 on the SoFi, and I made $125 on the Hood contract. So I made those, and just right now on this live stream, I did this one, so I made $10 extra. So it added up to my take-home profit for the month. So for my month, take-home profit is $3,212. For the 1 week take-home profit is $778. So it brought the weekly take-home income slightly higher, because just today it was at 500, so I brought it up to 778. So made like close to around a couple $100 today, ish, somewhere there. Now I gotta see what other trades I could make. So it's getting close to the break-even area for the day, which is nice. So I'm trying to wait for these to fill. Once these gets filled, I'll make some money on these here. There's a big chance that they'll fill, and then I'll check the other ones that I got. Let me see what's going on here. The board company records. How do I get started? This over here, I'm just pretty much showing the trades that I'm doing. Like I'm not a financial advisor or anything. I'm just kind of sharing trading publicly for the most part. But how you get started for the most part, like try like watching lots of YouTube videos. There's a whole bunch of educational YouTube videos out there that teaches how to do that. That's a lot how I learned, and like reading, studying, researching, and it's actually not that hard once you get the rhythm going, get the of like learning, studying, and just figuring it out. Like it's all doable. But yeah, I mean, I started from nothing. I self-taught. Like I learned on my own mistakes and stuff like that, and that's why I'm here trading publicly. And obviously, not a financial advisor or anything, but if I could help a little bit, I don't mind. But like I said, not financial advice. Let's see. Hi there, Joe. Joe Killen. Joe Kilno. How's it going? OpenDoor technology. So that option contract, that's a little bit down, which is fine. So OpenDoor is at 840. I guess for me that's fine. Where it's at right now. Let's see, Walmart. That's the what do you call it? Stock itself. I'm kind of wanting to get that one at a little bit of a lower price to get a better deal. So I'm gonna have to wait on that one. No Chipotle stock. I'm kind of bearish on Chipotle. Like bearish meaning that I think it'll keep on going down for a little bit. Although the company's good, I like the Chipotle restaurant in general. It's a good restaurant, good company, and everything. It's just the economy's not the greatest right now. A lot of people can't afford to go eat there, so like that's why the volume of income and profits not the greatest at the moment. For me, like I said, it's a good company. I like it. Like I even go there and eat and stuff like that. But like investing in it right now, I think I it's gonna keep on going down. That's kind of how I see it, just logically thinking. But apart from that, it is a good company and everything. Like right now, if I probably buy a put, I'll probably make money on the downside, just because it's going down. Let's see, buy put. If I buy put, that means I'm betting for it to go to the downside. Obviously, it's not financial advice, and I don't want the restaurant to go down, but it's just kind of headed that way a little bit, you know. For example, if I buy one of this, buy one that's a put, get one for 0.4445. So maybe get one for 0.44, see if that fills. But regardless, like I don't want the restaurants to go down or anything. I like the restaurant, but it's just the momentum is towards the downside for at least a short time until the economy gets better and more people could go and afford, you know, buying food over there. But like it's just logically thinking, if you think logically, you could make pretty good money, you know, like by knowing what's headed what direction type deal. So yeah, it's kind of like how I see it. So I'm kind of shorting it. If that position will fill, obviously you could make some money on it on its downside. Not financial advice, but kind of is what it is. Let's see. The what do you think about the AI bubble? What I think about the AI bubble, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think people say it is a financial, it's a AI bubble. I don't think it is. I think if it is, it's barely the beginning of it, but I don't really think it is. I think it's the AI thing is such a big thing. It's barely even starting to be a bubble. In case if people saying it is a bubble, I don't think it really is. If it is, it's just barely the beginning of it. You know, that's what I think. That's my personal opinion. But I do invest and make money in AI stocks, Nvidia and AMD and all that stuff. I just go in and out and like do more of the short-term trades in those things. You know, Archer Aviation, I got that one. It's down a little bit, and obviously, you know, it's the stock market. Nothing's 100% predictable. You know, you could think one thing, you might think you're right, but sometimes it just goes the opposite direction. And you know, it's impossible to kind of be 100% right at all times. You know, that's why stock market it is kind of risky. You know, um, so but you know sometimes it's worth it to take a risk because sometimes it pays out. You know, it pays pretty good. Because I've been doing this trade, this all this stuff. I started last year, but I'm so far unprofitable. Like last year, I made some money. I did trading on Webull. Right here, see realized profit and loss. That's the profit take home I made from cashing out at a profit. So for the 1 month, last month, 3,212. Year to date, that's since April. Since April, I started trading on Robinhood. So take home what I sold and kept is $7,697. It's not a lot. It's very little, obviously, but see over here, if I click the 1 week, it's $778 take home profits. For the 1 month, it's 3,212. And here you can see I just did collect the $10 here right when I opened this live stream. I collected $10 here. There's a whole bunch of neutral ones. I collected some on the early live stream, but something went wrong with the early live stream, and this is the second one I started to make sure it works right. So this today I collected $125 in the morning from the options trade I had, $45 from SoFi, 125 from Hood. Some like little trades here and there, not much, but you know something is better than nothing for sure. You know. The RSI on Chipotle is the lowest on the month chart. Last time it was that low was 2018. If Chipotle hits oversold on the month, it may be good long-term buy. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Bowling. I think you're right, but I think it has a tiny bit more it could go down before it starts heading up for the long term. But I think you're right. Like in a little bit, it'll be a good buying opportunity for that one. It almost is right now, but I think it has a tiny bit more downside on it. Hence the downtrend right now. Yeah, exactly. Right, the TSP, the people who actually supply the GPUs to NVIDIA are based in Taiwan, and people are afraid they are going get invaded by China. Oh wow, that's crazy. Stream is shorted. V Nicky asks, what was the problem? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, there's South Africa 101. I'm not sure what the problem was. I checked, like, seemed like everything was okay. I went back and looked at the video. It looks like YouTube or something went wrong. I don't know. Like, I still don't know what happened. So I restarted it. Thanks for letting me know though. I still don't know what happened with the last one. It's kind of weird. But I'm glad that this one works right now. I started learning how to trade futures. Shit is confusing, but I have a goal and I will make it. Awesome. That's awesome there, Mateo. That's pretty cool. Actually, started to learn the futures trading too. I think it's pretty interesting. Right here, I'm not doing futures. I'm just doing my normal trades. But yeah, Chipotle does look pretty close to bottom, but I think it does have a little bit more downside. But yeah, that's kind of like what I think about some of these things. 20 to 25 could be a great long-term buy. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what kind of issues I had earlier, but like I was told that like the screen was blank and nothing was showing. So I'm trying to get like into these positions here. If I get filled, I'll take some profits on that one and on that one. If it doesn't get filled, I'll take profits on those two probably tomorrow. This is the one that I'm trying to short, CMG, the Chipotle. If that fills, because I'm trying to get a slightly better deal, see what happens. Maybe I'll change the price. And see 0.45, just a tiny little short. If it fills, make a tiny bit of money. If it doesn't, it is what it is. It's better than nothing. See what happens. Okay, let's see. How much did you make today, Nicky? I'll show you. It wasn't much, but I did make some. I'll go back. I already showed some people here. See profit and loss. So today, earlier I started. Today, this morning, it was at 500 something. Right now it's 778. So the second live stream right here, I made $10 here. See, $10 there, a little bit there. And then on my first live stream, the one that went bad over here, see, I made $125 on the hood contract. It was like almost right away when I started the first live stream today, and $45 on the SoFi. That's I made today. So 125 plus 45 plus the $10 I made, plus the little bits here and there. You know, some Walmart $2.26. And some tiny little pennies that I don't really count those up. That I was just kind of reorganizing my portfolio, getting rid of some stocks. But yeah, I made close to around $200 ish at least in the morning. So yeah, it's not much, but yeah, it does add up a little bit. Thank you there, South African 101. But yeah, it's not much, but like I said, something's better than nothing, and it's kind of nice to kind of stay up in the profit zone, you know, for sure. So I'm trying to get a tiny bit better, see what happens. Looks like it's, although the markets are kind of down, but if the markets are down and I'm doing okay, that's better than nothing, kind of, you know. Thank you there, South African 101. Yeah, these are positions I'm trying to take some profit on, the TSLL and VTS. It's not going to be big profits, but something. See, if I change this, I could actually probably collect money right now on the TSLL if I change the price to 0.51. Let's see, replace order. 0.51. I'll probably get profit on this one right away. See, order filled. I just made some money on that one. Probably made like $12 on that one. Let me see. See, I'll go back. See, it disappeared. That thing disappeared. I'll go back to the where I make the profits. Right here. See? Oh, not this one. But the realized profit and loss. See, that number got bigger. The thing that I just did. Yeah, CTSLL, the contract I showed you. I made money, 19.05%, $12. So that's profit taken. Yeah, it's not much, a tiny little bit, but like if you do enough of it, it adds up. It surely does. See, in 1 month, it added up to $3,224. That's the trades that I did. It added up. So and then there's the other one I could try to close for profit here. Let me see. Yeah, it's doing okay so far. I had a little dip earlier today, but it's just like I said, not realized. There's nothing wrong with it. That's okay. See, NVTS, I could try to get a better deal. See, that one's going for $2. So if I want to collect money right away on it, I can. I just got to change this to a slightly higher number. Because right now it's going for 0.88. If I change this to 0. Maybe change it in between 0.87, maybe, see what happens. Medium likelihood. Well, see, in this case, it wants me to do like a rounded up number. So like I'm just gonna leave it be as is. And if it reach that price, I'll just get a bigger, slightly bigger profit. So I'm gonna leave it as is. If it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Kind of is what it is. Your order to buy one contract on VTS. Oh, looks like something executed. Oh yeah, the one that I just had, it just executed, just filled. See, another one went through. It won't be much. I could show you right here. See, another one just filled. Right there, NVTS, $5. I made $5 on that one, 5.56%. Yeah, it's not much, definitely a little bit, but it's better than nothing. Still adds up a little bit at a time. Tiny bit of take-home profits. And they did open up some more collateral buying power, like from doing those trades, which is kind of nice. We got some other deals here. I want to see what lift, call, sell. Let's see what that's up to. That one's still not in the profit zone, but it's not doing too bad. I'll wait on that one. That's to collect premiums. Eventually, I'll collect some from that one. Him's put. That's a cash secured put. I could collect some money from this one if I want to. But I'll wait, because if I wait, I could collect bigger money. I could collect $218 for that premium if I have enough patience to wait a little bit longer. Thoughts on Bitcoin? Let's see, Bitcoin. I have a little bit of that. I think short term it's gonna keep on dipping. Like I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial advisor or anything, but I have not $98 in it, so I don't have much in it. But I think short term is gonna keep on dipping a little bit longer. But long term, like a year and a half maybe from now, I think, or 2 years from now, like I see it being about $200,000 a coin. That's just my personal opinion, not financial advice. But yeah. So yeah, I could collect profits on that one. What about ASST? Let me see. Do I have this one? Looks like I don't have that one. I want to read about the company. I don't know much about it, but let's see. Strive INT engages in the provision of an asset management Bitcoin treasury. It offers its services to Discord, TikTok, and other social media platforms. The company was founded by Arsha Sarkani. Okay. So it involves in the Bitcoin stuff. So short term, I think, like I said, not financial advisor or anything like that, but I think it might keep on dipping some more short term. Long term, I think it'll go up. That's just the basic information that kind of what I think personally. I just got some LAES and it dumped. Oh no. That's not good. LAES. LAES. I'm not even sure what that is. Seals SQ. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't even have that one. That's crazy. I could see down 7.21%. That's crazy. Okay, Seals Corp is holding company which engage in the security of microcontrollers operates to the following geographic segments: North America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia, Pacific, covering semiconductor. Covering, wow, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't have that one. But yeah, that sucks that you got some and it dipped. Almost looks like it's gonna keep on dipping some more, which kind of sucks. Hey there, Joshua. I see the chat jumping, brother. Oh, nice, nice. How's it going there, Joshua? Good to see you here. Yeah, exactly. Listen to South African 101. Like, don't trade if you don't want to risk losing money. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with the earlier flipping live stream. Something went wrong with the screen. I'm down a tiny bit on that one, but I think it's fine. Should be doing okay for the long run. This one I'm down on too. How's the BBAI doing in general? In general, it's kind of down. I think eventually it'll go back up, so I'm just kind of gotta have some patience on that one long term. So if I call buy, this one's up a little bit. I could possibly sell that one if I want to. 30. I think I might just in case, I could sell that and collect some profit, but I don't know if I should or not. I'll see what kind of SoFi, or maybe I'll just wait for now because they do have the two of the SoFi call sells, so I probably will wait on that. Yeah, I'll just probably wait on that for now. Open calls are down, that's fine. Good to see you too. Been too busy to catch your streams, but I like all the shorts you post when I see them. Oh, nice. I hope the shorts they don't bother you because the shorts pretty much YouTube does it on its own. They take the live stream and they take a random part of the video and they make a short out of it. So pretty much YouTube chooses the little bits like from my live stream and it does that for me by itself. So buy actual shares if you beginning. Last money broke even a bunch before I made myself trading. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Tesla, it's kind of nice that Tesla has some a slightly negative news short term, which is for me it's a good thing because right now that Elon got the compensation package and I short term made quite a bit of profit recently on it, but right now for me personally it's a good opportunity to keep on adding to this one because I like this one and the Tesla itself. Should you sell open or keep holding? I'm not sure how much open you have. Let me see. Okay, this one went down a little bit because I have a whole bunch of open too. These are 3 call sells that I got, which I'm down on. But it depends if you're in a profit. I'm not sure like if you're in a profit or not, what the situation is for you. Uh, but I have some of the open, but I'm kind of down in general on it at the moment, so I'm kind of holding. But I did make a lot of money on premium, so I did make quite a bit of cash while I was holding some of my open calls, open contracts, or open shares. Oh, you bought at 335, so you're in a very good profit area, so that's not bad. I mean, it depends on you long term. I think it'll keep on going up more. I think eventually the open stock, I think eventually, like I said, not a financial advisor or anything, but I think it will hit like at least $10 where it like recently was. I think it'll go back up there. But like for the super long term, I'm not sure if it will hit like a super high number. I don't think it'll get like up to 14 or 15. If it does, it's gonna take you like a couple years, like it's gonna be pretty laggy. But like at least the short term, like $10, 11, it might reach within like now and like a few months. I think that's a good chance, good possibility. That's why I have a lot of it. I'm holding it, but like I said, at the same time, that's kind of like what I'm doing. No, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but that's what I'm doing. I have some of that, and right now I'm holding it. Okay. So SoFi is going up. So I'm up on these shares. So that's pretty nice. I'll just kind of leave these be. I'll probably not cash out at the moment. Let's see what other things I could do here. Let's see. Look at the USA Air call buy, SoFi call buy. Okay, so I'm ahead on that one. I'll probably leave that be for now. I sold my ARM shares way too early. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy there, Cap. Where did I? Oh, you don't know what you want to buy a call on today? Good active, good advice. I'm gonna stay. You'll keep going up. How do you pick which options to buy or sell? Just based on volume? No, not just based on volume. I kind of study about the companies a little bit, kind of their basics, and kind of figure out about them. And if I think it's kind of generally like with a general knowledge about them and like knowing some, like doing some research about it, if it's worth it or not for the long term, and base it off of that for the most part. Just like with some basic information, like SoFi, like that's one of my biggest positions. Like I know some like keeps on going up. I made lots of money. I made thousands on this, but generally it's a good bank. It's like a new online bank. It's like kind of like not like the main banks, like brick and mortar. It's the online bank. It gives better rates for like savings accounts. Gives good like personal loans, student loans, like home financing and all that stuff. So like and so like an online bank, so it doesn't have much spending, but like it attracts a whole bunch of new customers, clients, and it's just in general for me long term it's a good company. That's why I'm pretty bullish. I already made thousands of dollars on it, just rinse and repeat, buying and selling while it's going up, and I keep on adding to it. And at the same time, I'm selling calls and selling puts against it, collecting premium. So just kind of like this, it's an example. I don't know too much about it, but I know the basic information to know that I could kind of trust, putting some money in it. Just common sense type deal, common sense trading. SoFi is okay for options beginners. Put in $70 and it got 400 by end of week. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's a good trade. SoFi looks like it might balance out soon. I'm a little later there, so I'm not gonna touch him. Yeah, just you guys just do what you think is right for you guys. It just if you think it's not worth it, like that trade like looks too scary, it's too risky. Don't do it. Just I just kind of do what I think it's kind of worth it for me. The Novitas thingy right now I'm kind of down on this thingy, but recently I did collect a lot of money on it while it was going up. Like I was like riding the wave from here. I was making money on it all the way up. And then like right now I'm like selling puts and calls and making a tiny bit money with the premiums on it going down. But later at the same time dollar cost averaging and trying to pick up some more at the lower area right here. So for me it's kind of worth it. For the long term I kind of like this one. Short term right now I'm down, but like I said, I collected quite a bit of money recently from it. I just kind of add a little bit at a time, just dollar cost averaging into this thingy. I just showed up late. I'm very nervous unless I get in on the bottom. Oh, it makes sense. You invest something in Brazil, the fees is very high. Oh, in Brazil, I'm not sure. I don't personally. I don't invest in anything in Brazil. I don't know how like the trade and everything works over there in Brazil. Yeah, sucks that I wanted to get into the Walmart trade, like to get like a call option, but like I wanted to get it lower and never ended up getting in because I wasn't I was trying to get like a lowest point and end up going back up. Hopefully it goes back down so I could catch it. Give me a good call to place. So today I'm so bored. Should I do Novias? The thing is, I'm not a financial advisor there. The Detroit throw like you guys see what I do like here, but I can't suggest really to buy or sell or do anything. You know, who's on SPY? Insane volume. Like you guys see what you know, but I can't say or make you guys buy or sell something. I'm just kind of sharing what I'm doing for the most part and just talking to you guys. See how Nike's doing. So Nike, I don't have too much on Nike, like $46, 34 cents. My position's down $1 and something. It's not too bad. I'll just kind of see what happens. Just keep that running. What are warrant shares and why does it expire? What do you mean by what are warrant shares and why does it expire? I'm not sure what you mean by warrant shares there. Cap or die, what do you mean by warrant shares? MTRN, Materian. Barely have any of that one. Let's see, I might maybe. Yeah, this one doesn't want to fill. I'm trying to get a put on that one, but if it doesn't fill, it doesn't fill. I might just cancel. I'm just gonna cancel that order because that one doesn't want to fill and it's getting closer to market close. I think it's kind of too late to mess around with that one for now, so I'll just exit out of that trade. I hold Core Scientific and one day warrant share short upload. Huh, that's it. So I had Core Scientific and one day warrant shares short upload. Oh, really? That's strange there, Capordai. Like that's the first time I'm actually hearing like something like that happen. Like that's why I was asking you because like it sounds like new to me. That's the first time I heard that. That's strange. That's interesting. So like I know about that one as much as you do, there, Capordai. That's so weird. Uh, warrant call. Let's see. USA call. Hames put. Probably gonna wait on that one to do its thing. So right here I have a HIMS cash secured put to collect that premium. That would be nice. Okay, let's see. Let's see how the NVIDIA in general is doing. NVIDIA. So NVIDIA right now, it's kind of low, and I think I might add some more to it because right now, because it's so low, NVIDIA might be a good trade for me to even buy a call on. I wonder how much the calls on this one cost. The tickers are CORZZ and CORZW. Oh, let me check it out real quick. See, core scientific trenches. Oh, trench two warrants. Oh, I see. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. Let's see. I'll read about it, see what it says. About Core Scientific Trench 2 warrants. Core Scientific NT engages in the business of operating a purpose-built facility for digital asset mining and provision of blockchain infrastructure software solutions and services. It operates under the mining and hosting segments. The mining segment focuses on Bitcoin mining. For the company's own account, the hosting segment includes blockchain infrastructure and third-party hosting business. The company was founded by Michael Jeffrey Levitt and Darren Feinstein on December 13, 2017, and is headquartered in Dover, DE. The listed name for Cores is Core Scientific Energy Transformers. Kind of interesting. Yeah, it's the first time I kind of hear about this company, but I probably personally, it might do okay or whatever, because like, let me see, but I personally wouldn't invest in it, but like it still might do pretty good, long term. But I've got one too many companies to kind of add something new. If it's something new and it's very good, then maybe. But for right now, I'm just kind of even trying to get rid of a whole bunch of companies that I got because I got one too many. Cap or die. I'm such a noob. That's funny. If you're getting into options. I'm gonna see how much a call option on Nvidia will be. I might get that one if it's not too bad. Let me see. Get something that's kind of long dated. Let's see, maybe January 15, 2027. That's a long time from now. Buy call. That's like over $4,000 for that one, but it might be worth it. Maybe, just maybe, I might do something like that. Let me see. Do a call debit spread, not a call. Oh, like you think a call debit spread on this one instead of a call? I could take a look at that one in a little bit. What I'd like to do with these, like I like to do like I buy a call and I do a poor man's cover called the PMCC or a diagonal. That's usually what I do. I collected some premiums from a diagonal from the hood that I did earlier. I collected some decent premium from that today. Let me see how much a long dated. So a very long dated one's way more expensive, but I might do something like January 15, 2027. That still gives like more than a year, and then like while having it, I could collect some premiums. If I get something like, let me see, maybe like this. Let's see what the delta is. Delta is 0.66. Usually I like the 0.7 delta, but 0.66 is still not too bad. Let me see if I get one lower. Even one lower, it's 0.68, but still it's not too bad. Since it's at that, I might do like maybe this one. Like I said, I usually like a 0.7 delta. 0.6 right now probably might still do. Maybe I might get something like this. Buy call, one contract. One thing costs 4-some thousand. Maybe I could try to get it in at a better deal, like 4. Let's see, 4 point. Maybe 50. Low likelihood. So right now it's going for 47.20. I could do 47 point. Let's see, or 46.90. Let's see, 46.90. Try to get it for a better deal. If it locks in for that rate, that'll be a good deal. If not, then it kind of is what it is. But then once or if that fails, I could sell a call against it and collect premiums, So I'll probably try to do something like that. See what happens. Okay, order has been placed. I don't know if it will be filled, but, we'll see what happens. Okay, now with doing that order, brought my buying power even lower. It's one of the lowest buying power I had for a while. But like, if it fills, that'll be good because I could sell calls against it. And like right now, it's at a good rate to kind of buy it. At least that's what I think. On that one. I just pulled my money out of Stag. Been sitting on them for 3+ years. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna check out the Stag thing. You see what that's all about. STAGG. Oops. This one right here, right? Stag Industrial. So if you've been sitting on it for 3 years, like it didn't go too high. It's like going bouncing around sideways for the most part. For the max amount of years, it's pretty decent percent, but even for 5 years at 17.999%, it's not much. Looks like you didn't make a lot of money out of it. Yeah, I could see percent wise they didn't go too much. But like as long as you didn't lose money, that's all that matters. Even some money, some profit, some money's better than no money. So it's good. Like even if you made some on it, you know, it's still good. Let's see. I'll look at the messages here. Yes, because Nvidia can get bumpy. Oh, for sure. Thoughts on GTLB calls? I could look at that right now. GTLB. GitLab. So it's up 1.13% today. In a week, it's down quite a bit. Month, it's up 4.44. 3 months, it's up 14.96. Year to date is down. 1 year is down quite a bit. 5 years is down. Max is down. So it looks like the kind of general trend on it is kind of more down from what it looks like. I want to read about it because like I don't know much about it and I don't have any of that one. GitLab Inc. provides code hosting and collaboration platform services. It offers continuous integration, source code management, out of the box pipelines, agile development, and value stream management. The company was founded by Dimitri and said Randy in 2009. It's headquartered in Dover, DE. That's the name. Okay. Like me, I personally wouldn't put too much more money in there. Like I personally wouldn't invest in it. I kind of don't trust it. But like looks like the general trend on it is down. Like if you kind of look at it year to date, it's down like 1 year, 5 years max. It's like doesn't seem to be doing very well. I personally wouldn't invest in it. Like I probably personally like I'm not a financial advisor, but personally betting on the downside would probably be a better bet for me if I was to do that. But in general, I don't want to do anything with this one. Anything could happen. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. It could go up, could continue going up, but I just personally wouldn't invest in it myself. Do you think Tesla is gonna dump? Tesla, it might dip a little bit more. I'm actually kind of dollar cost averaging into it. I recently sold out at a profit, but I'm very bullish on it long term. See, I started putting a little bit. See, $11, whatever. It's not much. I wonder what this is. It went up. Sarepta Therapeutics. Oh, nice. This one went up. Now I could break even on this one. I could sell. Look, I'll make zero profit on this one. See if I sell it because I bought it for $1 and I sell it for $1. Sometimes it's good to make positive, negative, plus, minus zero profit. So that's exactly what I did. Awesome. Pretty cool right there. I made plus, minus, negative, zero, positive, minus, plus profit over there on that one. They're building a large position in Tesla. Oh, let me. But yeah, like I'm kind of adding more to Tesla. Like I'm doing more of the TSLL, the Tesla leverage. I got more in that one. But like even on the Tesla itself, I'm dollar cost averaging. Long term, I think is going to be one of the most expensive companies, if not the most expensive. That's just my opinion. Not a financial advisor. Not advising anybody to invest in it. Me personally, I keep on dollar cost averaging into it. I think it's worth it. My opinion. I think long term, it's going to be like probably one of the most, if not the most expensive company with everything that it's involved in. But short term, it could go down. Short term, you know, like it could bet like go down quite a bit. It could dip, but for me, it would be just a better buying opportunity to add some more. So for the very long term, I'm kind of bullish on that one. I think it's gonna go up like crazy. It's my opinion, and I actually have a whole bunch of Tesla. What do you call it? TSL LLC. Where this is a cash secured put. It's kind of a long dated one, but that's the premium I want to collect on that one. So that's the money that I should get, like free money by having this like option. That's gonna be like I could buy potentially 100 shares of this stock, you know, and collect. They'll pay me this much money doing so because that's a cash secured put. But anyways, I'm pretty bullish. This is a Tesla leverage. I sold this one out at a profit recently, so see, I don't have much in it because I recently sold out when it was high. I keep on buying and selling, but long term I'm bullish. I kind of keep on, you know, playing around with these companies, keep on adding some more, like dollar cost averaging into them some more. This is the same thing like Tesla, but it's a ETF. It does double what Tesla does. Tesla goes up 1%. This one goes up 2%. You know, Tesla goes down 1%. This one goes down 2%. So a little bit more risk here, but if you're very bullish on the company, you know what it's gonna do. You know, it's double the rewards. You know, so I kind of playing that one too for the long term. Might is will buy gold stock. They will go bankrupt. Tesla is too ambitious. They won't meet their deal lines or achieve their goals. Yeah, they are building a large position. Tesla. Huh. So might as well buy gold stock. I do have gold. I recently sold out of all my gold that I had. I recently had a whole bunch of gold. Let me see. I'll probably just look it up. GLD. Yeah, I recently had like over $1,500 worth of gold, like almost like 1,700. Don't remember exactly, but I sold out at a profit to kind of open up the collateral and just take the profit out of it, and right, it started going, it keeps on going up higher a little bit. But I do kind of once in a while add some money to it. You know, I don't mind gold long term. It's a pretty good play, pretty good hold, pretty good buy. Like I like it. I just buy and sell like a dollar cost average, like as it's going down, dipping or whatever, and then once it's in a profit enough, I just sell it and then keep on kind of doing that on that one. Okay, so it looks like my Nvidia call option still didn't fill, but it's bouncing around those levels. See, the bid price is 46.95. Mine is at 46.90. But if it does dip and touch that and actually gets filled, I'll like that call option. I think it'll be pretty decent. But I want to wait around and hopefully it dips to that and I get it. But because I think for me that'll be a good opportunity. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. You know, you just gotta bargain with them doofuses, with them market doofuses. You know, and get a good deal. That's what I'm kind of trying to do a little bit. GCF 4132 stock, it goes up. So GCF, what stock GCF goes up often. GCF, what is GCF? Let's see. GCF. Maybe I have to do the symbol thingy. GC. Let's see. Where does it have the? DCF looks like it doesn't have the GCF 4132. Yeah, it doesn't have this one on here. The GCF thingy. Looks like it doesn't have it. Do you mess with Irene? Irene, I think I had it at one point. I'm not sure. I think I still do. IRENE. This, you mean this one? You mean this one, the IREN, right? If that's the one, I don't have much of it. Excuse me. I think I recently, like, if this is the one, I used to have more of this one. I sold out at a profit, then I bought $1 back. The $1 that I bought back, it turned to 86 cents. So like I kind of pretty much don't have anything in it. Yeah, so like I said right here, I used to have more of it. I sold it at a profit. You know how I usually, like, when I sell a stock at a profit, I usually buy $1 back just to kind of track it better and easier. So I sold it about $1 back, and it turned to 86 cents. So after I sold it, it started going down. So like me personally, probably short term would stay away from it because I think long term, I think it's pretty decent. I think it'll do okay. It'll keep on going up, but short term, it might keep on dipping. So I don't want to. Me personally, I don't want to add any more to it at the moment. It's like what do you call it? Just personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. See NVTS 12 put sells. So see this another NVTS. This is a cash secured put. It's a long dated one, but like two contracts. But like they're pretty much paying me $990 to get into this stock, like kind of at a discount type thing. So it's not too bad for me. I get to collect $990 for potentially getting the stock at a discount because my break even price is $8 because I did this one when it was higher. But regardless, if it's above $8, I still get the premium, like, and buy the stocks for a discount. But if it goes higher, I won't get the stocks. I'll just collect the premium. It depends on where the stock is sitting. But that's kind of like what I'm doing with that one. The high it went up to 75, and it kept going down, and it kept going back up 9 down to 50. Oh wow, I think it's gonna go back up to 66. Yeah, Surge Gold, it'll pop up. New York Exchange, Commodity Exchange. Oh wow, so we're saying the gold will kind of pop up. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I think it will. Yeah, I kept on, like, these days that I was trading, I kept on like buying and selling gold. See that Pico there? I was actually in it. Like I was doing my live streams when I like even before it reached it. I was buying like at a lower price. Oh, Archer's up. I was buying at a lower price, dollar cost averaging. Then I sold at the peak when I reached 400 plus. I sold all of it. Then I took a break from adding to it. Then I started adding more on the dip. Started adding more on the dip, and right here, like once it popped up a little bit here, I sold it. And then started to get back in it right now. So I barely have anything right now, but I just keep on buying and selling, as it goes. Like dollar cost average when it's dipping, when it's going up, I sell it when it's at enough profit stage type deal. That's kind of like what I do to that thingy. Doesn't hurt to add a little bit more. Let's see, Archer, like I got an alert that Archer's up a little bit. I don't see how much up it went. Yeah, see, I've got Archer. It went up, like today, I got an alert that went up 5%, but I'm still, the amount that I have, it's not too much, but it's down a little bit. So I'll just probably have patience and wait around on that one. I think eventually it'll go up quite a bit, but I'm not going to mess around with that one for now. I wonder why it's not popping up for you. iPhone stock app pops up, but it's 4132 a share. Which stock is 4132? I wonder why it's not popping up for your iPhone stock app pops up, but it's 4132. Oh, interesting. Arch is a long-term hold. I have 200, 2028 spreads. Yeah, I like Archer for sure for the long term. I think it'll be pretty good. Like, I like that one. Yeah, too early for a real surge. You into PLTR, the Palantir thing? I traded on and off. I think I might have a tiny position, that very, very little. Sometimes like I do like calls and puts and all that stuff, but right now I think I have a little bit. I have $11 in it, not much. But I think this one right now, it's also personally I think it's at a discount. Like knowing that it used to be at over $200, I think eventually gonna bounce back over there. For me, that's like easy prediction thingy, you know, that it's gonna go eventually it'll go back up over there and higher, you know, because government's involved with it, Nvidia's involved with it, like uh, other businesses are involved with it. Like it's for me just a very good company and high demand with what it does. So definitely long term worth it. But like I used to do different kinds of trades on it. Right now I barely have anything in it. But maybe just for the heck of it, I might add a tiny bit. I mean, if it does a crazy dip, I'll probably add more. But long term, in general, I think this is a good company. So yeah, I like that one. I'm longing PLTR, so hopefully that's funny. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't have too much in Palantir, but I'm pretty bullish on it long term. Sucks I didn't get into Walmart at a lower price. I was like my previous live streams. I actually sold out of the stocks that I had. My previous live streams, I was saying that I wanted to get in at these areas right here, and I was actually started to get into the call options, but they didn't fill because like you know how I bargained with them trying to get a better deal out of it. So I had some pending options, call options, and they didn't fill, and I started going back up. So hopefully it'll fill. If not, I'll just have to jump in one of these price ranges because I know like for sure eventually within the like now in a couple or a few months it'll go back up over there and that'll be a decent profit. Just this ride swing trade from all the way over here to over here, and I do a lot of that. I literally collect thousands of dollars from even Walmart, a boring stock, but knowing how it moves for me, it's easy money. I keep on rinsing and repeating like weird, easy stuff like this, back and forth, back and forth. And before it was like trading that high, I'd be repeating like something like this, like from the 90s to the 100, back and forth, from the 90 to like 100 plus. Right now, because it consistently goes higher. Right now, I'm just kind of repeating like the higher amount from like right here, roughly from 100 to like the 109. You know, like look at stocks like this, you can see the pattern. It's very easy to make money. Like I made a lot just on this boring stock. It's for me pretty easy. Lumen predictions. Let's see. I think I have some Lumen. I keep on like trading the Lumen, like swing trades and like sometimes day trades. Excuse me. So like whatever I had in Lumen, I sold out completely. I took profit. But then, like usually when I take profit, I buy $1 back just to kind of track it, you know, to have it on the radar. So after I sold out, took profit, put $1 back in it, so $1 turned into 83 cents. So you can see it, the percentage wise, it fell after I sold. So long term, not a financial advisor or anything, but like how I see it, I think it'll probably dip a tiny bit more before it decides to go back up. Long term, I think long term it'll go up. But short term, I think it's gonna slightly keep on dipping a little bit from what it seems like. So that's why I'm out of it. I sold at a profit, put $1 back just to see what it does, and it looks like it's gonna keep on dipping a tiny bit. It's just my opinion on that thingy. Like I said, I played that one. I'm in it. I'm just waiting for it to dip a little bit more to get in with a bigger amount on that one on the Lumen. See, lift thingy, it's pretty nice. I could collect some profits on it, but I don't know if I should. Like Lyft, I could predict that thingy. I'm going to like $30 within now and maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 months. Like I kind of like the Lyft stock for the long term. Long term, I actually made quite a lot of money on it just buying and selling options and stocks and everything. And I have over 100 shares in it. I think I'm selling a call against it. But for the most part, like I do pretty good with the lift. I like that one. I'm waiting for a dip before I go in. I agree. Oh, nice, nice. That's pretty cool there. The Detroit throwers. Yeah, it's kind of like what I'm doing there. Waiting for the dip to dip a little bit farther, and then I'll get in. Silver, I keep on adding to the silver. It's a pretty decent, like, long-term hold. I recently sold that at a profit. Like, I sell out and I buy a little bit just to kind of see what it continues doing. So after I sold at a profit, this one started going back up. So I think in general, this one's worth to kind of keep on adding, especially right now that it's still lower than the higher point that it was. So it's still a good buy because like I see it like a year from now being like, quite a bit of percent higher. I don't know why it's kind of froze on me. But yeah, I could see it being higher. Just in October 16, 2025, it was like 49, and now it's 46. So $2 cost average into this one, it's pretty decent. I'll probably add not much, but maybe like $3 just for the heck of it for now. Long term, it's pretty good, pretty decent. USAR, I got a whole bunch in that one, and for me, I'm kind of down in the position in general. See over there, it's pretty down quite a bit. But I did collect a lot of money, like on like the poor man's covered calls on it from the positions that I had. So although it's down, but I pretty much collected close to that amount with like poor man's covered calls and other stuff that I did around it. So it's not doing too bad, and I think eventually it'll go back up. So long term, I like that one. I kind of keep on dollar cost averaging into that one. Let's see, Rocket Lab. I don't have much in the Rocket Lab. I sold recently out of it, and I added more to it, but it's not doing too bad. Long term, I think it's pretty good. Hey there, Sad Suber. I'm doing good. How you doing there, Sad? Just doing some more trades here. Silver and gold are going up because we are gonna money print more. Oh yeah, especially with the money printing, the dollar kind of loses value with the money printing, and gold and silver compared to that will go up. Yeah, it's for sure. For sure, for sure. A perfect pronunciation, like if you do the a, like if you do the a longer, so no sad, but oh Saad, right? It's perfect. Okay, Saad, right? RGR needs $1 from everyone here. So like I guess I could call you Saad. Makes sense. Pretty nice name. I like it. Close enough. Okay, that's good. That's good. Amazon seems to be getting W after W. I almost want to do a long spread on it. Amazon, Amazon is pretty good for the long run for sure. Okay, so like I think eventually, kind of like you see like the good companies like higher points, like it'll go back to those higher points where it was 257. So for sure, long term, it's a good play. It's gonna go like to where it came from. That's 258, 257, whatever, and it's gonna go past that. Long term, it's pretty easy, especially with like what do you call it, Christmas coming up, Black Friday, and all the weird stuff. That's when they make a lot of profits. For sure, a pretty decent play. Long term is just gonna keep on going up. I don't have much of that. I have like $11 worth of it. Like I don't have any options in it right now. Probably add a little bit just for the heck of it. Add a lucky number 3 to that one for now. Won't do much, but it's better than nothing. Well, regardless, because what do you call it? I don't have too much buying power left because they did a whole bunch of options and weird stuff. So I usually try not to get like too low with my buying power. My buying power is down to like 2,979. So it's kind of low. That's why I gotta. That's because like the last big thing I did is I'm trying to get into this Nvidia call, because that would be nice. Because once I get in, I could sell what do you call it, a call option against it and collect premiums, which is called a poor man's covered call, or a diagonal, or pmcc, whatever you want to call that one. I usually like to collect money like that, but this one I'm trying to get in. Looks like the bid keeps on changing, but it is what it is. If I don't get in, I don't get in. But my buying power is kind of less right now because like I got into like that expensive call option, but it's worth it because it's gonna go up, in my opinion. QQQ is stuck at pre-market highs. Today might be worth looking at for scalp. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why it looks like pre-market highs, like similar to that area. Yeah, for sure. Scalping for sure could squeeze something decent out of it. Hell yeah. Some good potential stuff for the futures aftermarket. Hell yeah. Hell flippin' yeah. There goes some crazy capital right there. uh, it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, definitely some good opportunities there with the QQQ. I could see like a big deal coming out of that one. Okay, let's see what this thing's doing. Polaris. I have some of that, not much, but I'm kind of down on it. But it doesn't matter because I don't have much in it. But some of these things are kind of interesting. The firefly be flying a little bit. The firefly flew above the line here for a tiny bit, but it didn't fly above my negative fly zone area. So I mean, still better than nothing. But it's doing its thing. Is this Robin Hood? Yes, Manny. This is Robin Hood. Right here, see? Robin Hood app with the feather thingy. The most basic, the most simple app to use. Pretty much. Wonder what this thing is doing. It's up 7% today. Regardless that it's up, it's still not up enough for me to be in the profit zone. But regardless, I don't have too much of it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just in it a little bit and see kind of what happens. I got rid of a whole bunch of extra companies that I had. And I still have a whole bunch of companies that's left that I'm in. I was trying to reorganize my portfolio because you can see the list of stocks I have. It's like way too much. It's like crazy list of stocks. I already got rid of a whole bunch today. I still got tons, but a little bit at a time. I'll kind of reorganize and get rid of some of the extra ones that I got. But yeah, a whole bunch. It just kind of makes it not as easy to do certain things. It's funny. So yeah, my buying power is kind of lower a little bit, so I gotta be slightly more careful with the things I'm getting. But still got some buying power. Still could get some things that's worth it. I want to get some more of this, but then they won't let me. They still keep on doing the same thing, not letting me buy this one. I'm in such a crazy profit. I'm at a plus minus negative positive 0%, profit, and then they don't let me do anything with it. The one share that I got, they don't let me buy or sell or do anything with it. It kind of is what it is, but it happens sometimes. You sometimes have to do that type of stuff, right? They gotta delist them companies sometimes. I'll check back on the lift. See, so that's 2381. Got over 100 shares with that. Got options too. With the options, it's kind of down. With the what do you call it? With the shares, it's kind of up. It's kind of bouncing around, doing its own thing. Maybe just for the heck of it, I might add a little bit more. Maybe add like another lucky number 3 to it, you know. Make it go up higher a tiny bit. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, long term, I'm pretty bullish on the lift. I think it's gonna keep on going up some more. I see it going up to like I said before, like up to 30-ish, 28, 30, maybe 31, $32 within like now, like maybe 3-4 months-ish, something like that. I think you'll probably do that. So yeah, it'll be pretty decent for me to collect some extra on that. And double check the SoFi thingy. SoFi keeps on bouncing around that price range, which is not too bad. Let me see what else here. What else should I check on here? Oops, didn't mean to check on this one. I clicked on it by itself. Maybe it did that for a reason. I clicked on it itself because it wants me to buy some more, so I'll get like $6 more. Buy six or 7, or maybe 6, 7. Maybe I should buy the 6, 7 because that's the trend. You know, people say you gotta follow the trend, and right now, like, it's the trend. People are talking about the 6, 7 all the time, so I think that might be worth it. Gotta go with the flow, follow the trend. I think that might be worth it. Hell yeah. 6, 7, and then I'll bump it up like crazy. I'm along with the trend, you know, following the trend. Hell yeah. 6, 7 it is. Evil number with a lucky number. A mix of combo, you know. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Apple, flipping apple. That one's up a tiny bit. Let's see. Maybe I should add a tiny bit to the apple thingy-majingy. Buy some apple. One apple a day keeps 10 doctors away. Now I got a snack. Hell yeah. Buy them apples from the screens, from the stock market. Fresh apples. Good deal right there. Now I got a snack from the stock market. Hell yeah. Ever trade futures? I'm kind of starting to get into it a little bit. So I'm trying to get the hang of it right now. But I have futures on Robinhood, but I don't trade futures on Robinhood. I just kind of starting to like I said, practice and starting to get a hang of it a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. You know, I'm already doing stocks, options, crypto, like swing trading, day trading, like a whole bunch of weird stuff. Not weird stuff, but you know, extra stuff. But I'm slowly starting to add futures trading. Just trying it out a little bit, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what the owl thing is doing. Blue owl, slightly negative. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll add a dollar bill to that thingy. You know, just for the heck of it, a tiny bit, a little bit. I think it'll be worth it. It'll be better than nothing. I want to see what NVIDIA is doing because they got an NVIDIA call option thingy. I don't know if it'll fill. See, I'm trying to get into this one. My bid is 46.90, or my bid is 46.90, and the bid that bid and ask is 46.95, and ask is 47.15. So I don't know if it'll fill or not. If it'll fill for me, that'll be a good deal. If not, then it's gonna be kind of it is what it is type deal on that one. Guess I'll see what happens. Guess I'll see what happens. I'm gonna see if I could add another trade to the SoFi. I know I got a whole bunch of shares on SoFi. Maybe just for the heck of it, I could keep on dollar cost average and get some more shares because shares wise, I'm in a profit. Maybe if I add like a, you know, like following the trend. Maybe if I add another 6-7, that's going with the trend, following the trend. Like people talk about 6-7 all the time right now. So I think it'll help it keep on going up higher. I think that might be good. I think that might be worth it. Kind of like that a little bit. Oh, hi there. So hell yeah, following the trends, making me make money. 6-7, 6-7 all the way. Oh man, kind of funny, way too funny. But I think it's kind of sort of halfway worth it. I think it's kind of a little bit okay type deal. Not too bad, not too shabby. At least that's kind of like what I think. And definitely keep on adding a tiny bit to this one. Although I do have a whole bunch of cash secured puts and a whole bunch of stuff on that one. But long term, I'm pretty bullish on this one, on the TSLL, the Tesla. So I'll keep on adding a tiny bit. On this one, instead of the 6-7, I'll go against the trend. I'll just put the 7. That's all. I think that's slightly a luckier number. I think it'll do better. So I think that's okay for that for now. So that's good. Yeah. Let me see. Shopify. I don't have too much in that one, but maybe just for the heck of it, I'll add $1 to it and just to kind of make it slightly better, like not make it too lonely, add another dollar bill soldier to it, make them like a slightly bigger team, slightly bigger group. Let's see what else. No, this one's kind of up. Let's see what this is. Nova Nordisk. Oh yeah, I checked this one out today, so it went up quite a bit. I don't have much in it, but I'm probably not gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna let that one fly, do its own thing. Let's see what TLPH is doing. TLPH is down a little bit. I don't have too much in it. Look at the chart. Yeah, it looks like the momentum and everything's kind of picking up on that one. So like, it looks like it should be doing good here shortly. So that's not a bad hold for me. Even if it's a little amount, I think it's still not too bad. Let me see. See how HIMS is doing. I got a cash secured put on the HIMS thingy, so that's down. So my break even on that one is 35.80, expires December 12th. That's to collect the premiums on that one. So and right now it's going for 39.96. So I'm still in a good deal on that one for now. So it's not too bad. Let's see. I got some discount links, codes if interested. I stream mostly futures, but I started on Robinhood. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool there, JR. Are you buying slices? It kind of depends. Yeah, slices here and there at the moment, but I have a whole bunch of like bigger positions here too. On some things, yeah, I'm getting a little bit at a time, like small slices. But on some things, like this is over here, a bigger position, but it's options. It's like this one is like a cost like a few thousands to do this trade, but I'm waiting to get filled. I don't know if I'll get filled, probably not. But then a whole bunch of these call options and option positions, a whole bunch of these cost thousands. So I'm in a whole bunch of these. But I did collect like a whole bunch of profits earlier. Not much, but like something. See, some things I do a little bit, slices if I need to, tiny bits, and some things I do like bigger amounts. Like over here, like not big, profits, but over here it's $5 profit on that one, $12 profit on that one, $10 profit on that one. These are all like today. Like $125 profit on that hood thingy, $45 profit on the SoFi thingy. That's take home profits what I sold at a profit. That's all today, 226. So if you look at this, weekly profit, so for the 1 week I made $795.06. That's take home what I sold and kept. For the 1 month profit, doing what I do. I made $3,229.90 with, and these are all the trades that kind of equal up to that. All of these. It's a big list. I don't want to scroll all the way down, but that's kind of what it is. So, like, I do a mix of all kinds of stuff. Small amounts, if and where needed. Big amounts, if and where needed. You know, like sometimes you just gotta have patience to do a little bit of everything. Have patience to do tiny trades where and as needed, and you know, at the right time do the big trades that cost thousands of dollars per trade. You know, all kind of depends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Oh, thank you there, Jr. Thanks for announcing that for me, Jr. Yeah. Oh, I see puts. What I think about Tesla? Oh, I just recently, like, somebody recently asked me about it. I'm pretty bullish long term on the Tesla. I have Tesla shares in the Tesla, the TSL ETF leveraged one. So I recently sold at a profit on that. I started to add a little bit at a time. I started to dollar cost average to add a little bit at a time to it. Short term, there is a potential for it to dip a little bit, but long term, it's gonna go up. Like in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but like my opinion, what I think it's gonna do, I think it's gonna go up long term. So I keep on dollar cost averaging to it a little bit at a time. Because I recently, like I said, I sold out at good profits recently out of the Tesla leveraged and the normal Tesla stock. But for the long term, I am very bullish on it, so I keep on adding some more. I actually got some cash secured put options for the TSLL right here. So I sold this one at a profit too. I used to have like hundreds of shares of this one and lots of options. So I sold at a profit. I started to accumulate again because you know I sold it at the high, and right now as it dipped a little bit, like I'm adding some more, and I have some cash secured put options on it to you know to get paid to get in it, you know, for a discount type deal. So I got those, the cash secured puts. So I'm adding a little bit at a time because, like I said, I'm long term bullish on it, especially with that Elon Musk compensation package that went through. I kind of like that. And I think eventually it's going to be like, if not the most expensive company, like one of the most expensive companies. So long term, for me, that's a easy no brainer. Long term, short term, it could do some little dips here and there, but that's just going to be better opportunities to get some more, in my opinion. See, my L doing good. My EL doing good today. Oh, nice. BNAI will rebound by end of week. Very bullish by the dip. Okay. BNAI. I want to check it out. Oh, this one brand engagement network. Okay, so it's down today a little bit. For the week, it's slightly up. For the month, it's down. For the 3 months, it's up. Year to date is down. Let's see the general. The very long term looks like some kind of momentum building up. Let's see, I'm gonna read about. I don't have any of this stock. I never heard about the company. I could read about it. I want to see what it's about. Brand engagement network. INC engages in the provision of conversational artificial intelligence assistance with the purpose of transforming engagement and analytics for business through security focused multimodal communication and human-like artificial intelligence assistance. The firm is also involved in delivering highly personalized multimodal artificial intelligence engagement with a focus on industries where there is a massive workforce gap. And okay, in general, this looks pretty decent. You know, like it has potential, but like at the moment, I have way too many companies to add more. But it kind of looks like it does have potential. Like it might pop. Like in the department industry that it's in, it's pretty decent. Um, also earnings are coming up. Nice, nice. Good news yesterday to legitimize the stock. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good news about that one for sure. CELH needs to go up. Yeah, let's check the CELH Celsius. Yeah, I don't have much in that one. I only have like $14.87 in that one, but yeah, I think eventually it will go up because recently had a pretty decent dip. I think eventually it'll continue the momentum up. I just it might take it a little bit to start trending upwards, but I think eventually it will. But like again, I don't have too much in it, but yeah, I think eventually it'll start trending back up. Let's see the PayPal thingy. PayPal, see what PayPal is. So PayPal here is up for the day. I don't have much in it. I think I put like $10 in it, and it's down in general out of my holdings. Not much, very little, but it wasn't doing that good like the recent months and years, whatever. But I think eventually that should start trending back up too, because it's a good company. People use it quite a bit, so I think eventually it should start to recover and do better. But yeah, I don't have much in it regardless. But yeah, I wouldn't put too much money in it, but I think it'll do better in the coming future. Oh, bought the dip. Nice, nice. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So we got less than 30 minutes. We got like 24 minutes till market close. We'll see how things will keep on going. We'll see how things will keep on going. Let's see. Maybe search. Maybe I should do this one. Okay. Now it's time to do the, let me see. Go to trade, go to buy. Maybe, let's see. Maybe a different one. Let's see what that one is. ABBOTT. So I have $47 in that one. Not much, but it's a little bit down though. But it looks like the trend is kind of towards the upside. So I guess we'll see what it does, but I think eventually it should start, kind of heading up a little bit more. Alrighty. Thank you there. Have a good one, Red Robin. You are in UAMY too. I love the CEO. UAMY. I'm gonna check it out. UAMY. I think I am, right? I have so much companies, it's hard to keep track of everything that I got. Yeah, I do have some of it. $19.44. So I don't have much of it, but yeah, it seems pretty decent. Like maybe I could add a tiny bit more to it. Then once it rides up, I could sell at a bigger profit. But it does look pretty bullish. Looks like it's building up some pretty decent momentum over there. Maybe just in case I could add like maybe $3 to it. Just bump it up a tiny bit. Throw a lucky number 3 at that thingy. It'll be pretty nice. That'll be pretty awesome. Let's see here. Zoom back because the antimony season in Montana is over and China tried to steal their antimony, so I don't know if they are mining in China right now. Oh, I see. Thanks for the update of the information, the Detroit Throwers. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't have too much in that one, but it looks like it does have some potential. You can see the big volume and momentum build up on it, but we'll see what happens. I wouldn't invest like too much in it, but a little bit doesn't hurt. That's why I have some of it. Let's see, ATAI. So I have some of that one, but it's down. I don't have too much, but it's down quite a bit actually. It's kind of funny. But I probably wouldn't risk putting too much in it. We'll see how that plays out. Do I have any DNN? I could check it out. DNN. Dense and Mines. Looks like I don't have that one. I'm gonna read about it. Like, actually, I want to look at the chart now. I want to read about it. Yeah, on this one, the chart like looks pretty decent. Like if you look at the big picture and you see the big volume buildup over there, looks pretty decent. Just the big picture that it has potential to like start to trend the upway. About that in mind. Denison Mines Corp engaged in the exploration and development of uranium. The firm has interest in the Athabasca Basin, Wheel River, Midwest Project, McLean Lake and Waterbury Lake. The company was founded on May 9, 1997, and is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. The listed name of DNN is Denison Mines. So yeah, it looks like that one's kind of decent one, like lithium and all that stuff. Like I said, look at the volume over there comparing to the whole thing. Looks like it's building up. So it looks like it has potential, Maybe I could just, on this one, throw like $1 just to kind of put on the radar like I usually do and see what it does. Just to kind of track it a tiny bit better. But I don't have that one, but I guess we'll see what it does. Extremely cheap. Yeah, for sure it is extremely cheap. Do a debit spread on it for 2028. It's not gonna stay low for long. Okay, let's see do a debit spread on it. DNN. Your order to buy. Oh, nice. My option contract executes to buy the Nvidia thing. I'll go bounce back to that one. Check it out. So it looks like, let's see, I'm gonna find my Nvidia thingy here. Where is it? I just got into this one, and it's up $10 already. So it's a good opportunity right now to sell a call against it. Okay, trade options, sell call for like December 12th. Let's see, sell a call for, let's say $210. We'll do that one. Not buy, sell. Okay, sell call for, let's see, $210. Yeah, this one right here. Sell call. You don't have much more market open. One at 5 let's see, 5.10, medium likelihood. Maybe try to do that one. Order filled. Awesome. So there we go. Now this is called a poor man's covered call that I just did. Collect some premiums on the appreciation of the stock and using the leaps call option like as a base for the premium collected. The price and IV rise will shove down your for less than 120. You can do a 28 debit spread on the same for UAMY too. Oh, nice. I'll check it out right now. But I had to do the Nvidia thing because I was waiting for that what do you call it, call to fill. So the call filled, and right now I did a poor man's covered call on it because I sold a call against it. So that should be pretty decent. So let me see. The Nvidia call sell. So I just sold this one. So see, I'm in the profit on this one and the other one. So I'm in the profit on both legs. But so if the Nvidia goes down, I have a good buffer because I'm kind of hedging with this position. I really want to get in it, and I got just the perfect timing, the perfect everything. That's the premium I could collect, $505 by December 12th. But even if it goes to the max, to the $210, I could just close the whole position if it before that date, if it reaches that, and still collect profit. You know, if I close the whole position in general. But if it goes down, I can still make profit on the sell call leg on the Nvidia. So like, I locked in at a good deal right there. Who's calling? Somebody's calling. What's going on? Hello?
Hi, am I speaking to the business on A?
Kind of had to hang up a call, like cold callers and weird stuff like that. Let me see. Do I have CRML? I could check it out. CRML. CRML. Critical metals. Okay, looks like I don't have that one. Critical Metals Corp. Engaged in the mining, exploration, and development of lithium metals. It owns Wolfsburg projects and Tanbridge project. The company was founded on October 24, 2022, and it's headquartered in British Virgin Islands. Listed name for CRML is Critical Materials Corp. Ordinary shares. Yeah, looks like I don't have that one. You think that one's a pretty decent one long term? It's kind of interesting that like looks like the momentum and volume and everything's starting to go down at that one point, but all these metals and everything looks like they have kind of like the same pattern, the like the up like peak type pattern type deal, you know. Let me see. Into 400. So CRML is what turned my $70 into 400. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's pretty awesome. I think it will dip to 9, but it will go back up hardcore. Wow. Okay, I see it. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. Don't bother trying. You save $1. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah. Do a spread that to do some research. So do a spread. Let's see what kind of spread. Go like probably do the spread for the uptrend, right? Do like you're saying do a debit spread. That's the kind of things that you like. I usually like doing the credit spreads more, but. Hmm. Well, I'll probably try out like the spread stuff maybe on the next time when there's gonna be more what do you call it market hours, but it would be pretty interesting. I'm not sure which kind of spread would be worth it to do, but I'll probably try to figure it out. I usually for the most part I like the credit spreads better, but debit spreads are pretty decent too. They're slightly less risky than the option itself. I'll probably check something like that later. I'll probably add this to my stocks to trade. I want to check out how the Nvidia thing is. Like I for some reason I didn't think I was gonna get into the Nvidia thing, and I somehow did, which is pretty nice because I'm very bullish long term for Nvidia, and right now it's kind of at a discount. So this is the call sell that I got in, so it's in a profit right now. And the Nvidia call, let's see, and Nvidia leaps call. That's the one I got in. So. See, this one's slightly down, but like I'm hedged by the sell call leg that I have. So the more this one goes down, the more premium I collect from the other leg that I have that I'm selling on. So I have a buffer regardless of whether the Nvidia goes down, you know, quite a bit or up. I'll still be in the profit zone. It gives me a bigger range to collect money, you know, to offset theta. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is good to offset theta. Yep. So if some of my money, like what do you call it? Because it costs money to have these what do you call it? Option contracts, but selling one against it, yeah, it makes it cheaper. And if you do it right, it actually pays for it. Like if you do the math, if you do the math, like if you do that properly, it pays completely for the long legs. Like selling the calls against it fully covers eventually covers the, if it's a good company, if it's trending a decent amount, like you actually fully like selling the calls against your leaps, it fully pays it off. And then at a certain point that's left over, you're pretty much having a free option. You know, it's what I do sometimes. It works pretty good. That's actually literally how like I make a lot of my money just doing these poor man's covered calls. If you manage it right, it does very, very good. I'm kind of glad I got into that one. You invested in NBIS? I'm not sure. Let me look it up. BIS. Nebius Group. Looks like I do have a little bit. I got $5.12 on it. So, what do you think about the NBIS? Do you have it? Are you bullish on it? You think it's gonna go up, or what do you think? So I have a little bit of it, not much, but look at the max volume. When you look at the big picture, it looks like super, super like bullish. I think anything could still happen, but like looks kind of positive in the big picture. But yeah, I have a little bit of it. $5 worth. No, I'm just wondering if it's a good buy. Yeah, like I wouldn't say it's a good buy. I bought it because somebody brought it up. I bought a little bit of it, but I bought some because it does kind of look positive, you know. But that's why I didn't load up a lot of money on it. But if you look at the main chart, the big picture, it looks like a whole bunch of volume is building up. Looks like it about to start a uptrend, but that's still like a potential, not a guarantee. But like I said, I don't have a lot in it. Even if it goes to zero, because I don't have a lot in it, it doesn't matter. But I don't think it will go to zero. What about Bitcoin? I have a little bit in Bitcoin. Let me see. BITCOIN. So right here, I have a 97.73, a little bit in Bitcoin, not much. I think from like not financial advice or anything, but like from what I see, I think it'll go down some more a little bit. Like short term, the trends from like what I see towards the downside. I think then for the long term future, I think Bitcoin's gonna go up to like $200,000. I think within like a year and a half, maybe 2 years from now. It's my prediction, but short term, I think it's gonna keep on trending down for now. But I do have some of it, not a lot. I sometimes just kind of dollar cost average into it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. Let's see what this USAR thingy. So that's another like poor man's covered call or a covered option that I have there on that one. Have you seen it? DOUL going down. I want to check it out. DOUL sounds interesting. DOUL. Let's see. Does it not have it here? DOUL. That's weird. I wonder why it doesn't have it. I don't see it on here. The closest one is maybe is it this one because I don't like it's not on here when I put in the DOUL. But this one here, like whatever this is, I have a little bit. DOUL in general. See, I put it in, it doesn't have it. Oh, Duolingo. Okay, I see. Let's see. DO. Oh, Duolingo. GOU. I don't see it on here. Maybe they don't have it. When I put it in, it looks like they don't have it. Dual. Oh, there it is. Now we found it. So he said it's dumping for the day. It's kind of up, but yeah, for if you click on the week, it dumped a lot. It's crazy. I think the reason being of that is because right now, like people are kind of lazy. They don't want to learn languages, which is it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's because right now the technology, the phones translate for you. You know, they got earbuds that translate for you. You know, I don't blame the people. I mean, like I'm Duolingo myself. I know like I speak English, Russian, Spanish. You know, hablo español bastante bien. Puedo comunicarse. И также говорю по-русски. Все понятно, все хорошо. Like, guten Tag. Like I know like a whole bunch of languages, but like me personally, like doesn't mean if I speak a lot of language that everybody else is supposed to speak a lot of languages. You know, it's just kind of it is what it is type deal. But yeah, but the thing is, when I learned lots of languages, I didn't use Duolingo. I just learned by traveling to different countries and learning and talking to different people. Sometimes it just kind of is what it is. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It dumped because they said they've had less active users compared to last year. Even the earnings were good. Oh wow, that's pretty interesting. That's crazy. But yeah, less active users because the technology, like people are thinking, like, why should I learn another language when the devices they do the work for us, right? What stocks have I made the most of? Let me see. This year on Robinhood, like I made, like it's hard to tell because I made a little bit off of everything. Like I made a lot. I made a lot on SoFi. Made quite a bit on the NVTS. I made a lot on Lyft. I keep on rinse and repeating some of the trades I do on some of these. The Open, I made some. Let me see. Walmart, I made a lot of money by doing the rinse and repeat, how it goes up and down. That was pretty easy. Tesla, I made quite a bit of money. What do you call it? I got some Tesla cash secured puts right now. I keep on adding to it, but Tesla, I did make quite a bit. The TSLL, the Tesla leveraged. If I could find it here. Right here. On the Tesla, TSLL, I made a lot of money on this one. I recently sold out. Like I had hundreds of shares of this one. I sold out at a profit, and I right now I keep on dollar cost averaging. But it depends. Nvidia, I made some money. Last year, I made a lot of money on Nvidia. Nvidia and Tesla, I make a lot of money. But this year, I'm kind of made money on Nvidia and Tesla, but I'm kind of adding a whole bunch of different stocks to my portfolio. But it's kind of a mix, you know. Like I try to have a like decent mix where like one company is kind of not doing too good. I'm collecting on another company, meanwhile, kind of diversifying a little bit. But I think at the moment I'm like kind of way too diversified. Like I'm trying to actually reorganize my portfolio and like get rid of some stocks because see my list is like way too big. So I did some of what do you call it, organizing my portfolio today. I gotta do some more of that, but like just doing that a little bit at a time. Dang, Adrian, WTF you trading? I'm on I'm on a killer week going currently 6 to 0 with 47K profit. Currently 6 to 0, 47K profit. That's awesome, Adrian. That's pretty cool. That's super awesome, man. What's up, man? That's awesome stuff. Love to hear when people are killing it, making crazy money, making crazy profits. That's awesome. It's flipping awesome, insanely awesome. Let's see what UPS is up to. UPS, out of my holdings, kind of down, but it's doing good today. It's up 2%, over 2%. So it's not bad. I think right now a whole bunch of carriers are going to be doing pretty good, especially for the holidays. So much deliveries and everything. It's going to be pretty decent. That one's down a tiny bit. I got a minute left of stock market open. See what it does. See what happens. Let me see. I want to see what my option on the NVIDIA. This is the call sell that I did. So it immediately started to collect some of the profits. The call sell. I see the call buy on the NVIDIA. Okay, that's the call buy that I did on the NVIDIA. So that one's down a little bit, which is fine. But I did want to get in, but I like right away got into the what do you call it, NVIDIA call sell, which that's pretty nice. So I got some time for NVIDIA to go up towards the upside, recover, go into crazy profits. While it's doing that, I could collect some premiums from the other leg, you know. So good stuff for sure. Let me see. See what this VIX thingy is doing. This VIX thingy is bouncing around a little bit, not doing too much. So market just closed. Okay, still it's not bad. Not bad compared to what the market did. It's pretty decent. The lift call sell. See what lift is doing. So lift is 24.11 right now. So it's pretty good actually. And the lift call sell is 25. So I'm doing actually pretty good. Pretty good on the lift. 29 SoFi call sells, and SoFi is slightly down right now, so it's not bad, not bad. Duolingo is at a really good price right now. Oh, I'm pretty sure that Duolingo is gold. I caught two massive breakouts hitting. Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome there, Adrian. Let's see. What stocks are my puts on right now? I don't think I have any call. I don't think I personally don't have any puts on right now. I got like Tesla, TSLL, like selling puts, you know, to like potentially get into a stock at a discount, you know, like cash secured puts. But like I was trying to get into one of those. I can't remember. I was trying to get into one of the puts, like I didn't like fill. But currently, I don't have any stocks that I bought a put on. Not at the moment, at least. It's mostly all like leaps, call options for the most part, and selling some calls against them, and doing some cash secured puts, you know, where I collect premiums to potentially get into a stock for a discount. Betting, betting on gold is perfect. Nice, nice. Yeah, for sure, gold is gonna be pretty good. It should be continue to go up, you know. Because I recently had a dip, actually sold out of it, but I didn't do any call options or anything. I just had the shares. I had like 15 or 1700 shares or something. I sold at a profit recently. I started to add a tiny bit more, but I didn't do the call options on it, you know, which call options would have been pretty decent, pretty good profits to do on. Maybe next time, like a gold does a bigger dip, I might do a call option on it. But for now, I just got some shares and I kind of keep on adding a little bit more to it type deal. I might add a tiny bit of gold right now. I think it won't hurt. Buy, maybe add like $10 more worth of gold. Oh, I can't do that right now. I mean, I can, but it wants me to buy the whole share of gold, which I don't feel like doing right now. Switch back to dollars. It's weird that some stocks, some ETFs, some whatever, they let you do that, but with gold, like after market close, they don't want you to do that. They don't let you do that. With SoFi, for example, go in here. I'm in the profit on that one. I got over 200 shares, but if I buy just the shares, you know, fractional shares, whatever, it lets me. But with the gold, it doesn't for some reason. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird in a way, but it is what it is, you know. Different companies, different things work differently a little bit. Let's see. I think Tesla mining is going to bust out like crazy within 2 weeks. H HECLA. What's HECLA? Oh, that thing. I don't think I ever heard about this. Sounds kind of interesting. Let's look at the chart here. Yeah, the chart, like when you look at the big picture, the volume and momentum on all that buildup looks pretty decent here on the end. Just looking at the big picture, looks like something's kind of maybe potentially about to kind of break out. Like you're right there, Detroit. The Detroit looks like it has some kind of something crazy coming up on it. I wonder if it'll let me buy a little bit the $1 like I usually do. See, on this one it makes you buy a whole share, but or your order will be queued as a market order. Okay, continue. Market order. Okay, get a market order. That's fine. But yeah, looks like it has some pretty decent potential of that thing. Some potential. Good potential. For sure. Let's see. Nice. Precious metal mining. That's awesome. I think for sure that should do pretty good. Because all that stuff is in pretty high demand right now. Pretty good demand. Good stuff for sure. Lyft went up quite a bit. That's pretty nice. Like I predicted Lyft to go up to $30, like I said, in the near future. Like from now, between now and like maybe 3 4 months from now, looks like it's kind of heading up that way. It's pretty decent. That's why I got like over 100 shares of it, and I got some options a little bit in it, so that one's kind of decent. Kind of see what it does. Sucks I didn't get into. Excuse me. Sucks I didn't get into Walmart at a lower price. I was like, even my past live streams, I was saying I wanted to get into the calls like at around 100 something. And I did have some contracts pending that like I tried to get it into too low of a price and didn't fill. Right now, I started heading higher because like from like even my past videos, live streams, I predicted the Walmart thingy to go back up, which I think it will. You know, it's my opinion, not financial advice. Back to where it came from and eventually higher. But I was trying to get it over here somewhere, and my contracts didn't fill, which I'm hoping it'll bounce back down to those levels so I could get a call option contract, at least one or two, and then ride it all the way back up there. But I don't know if that'll happen. I'm not sure if I missed out on it or not. I mean, I didn't miss out. I could still get in at this price. It'd still be better than nothing. It'd still be okay and write it up, but just didn't get it at a lower price that I wanted. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is sometimes. At least I'm glad I got into the Nvidia thingy. The Nvidia, what do you call it? I didn't think that was gonna work out, but by the end of the day, I got into the Nvidia call leaps, and then I got like able to sell a call against it. You know, the poor man's coward call. So I'm in it right now. This is the sell call where I collect this premium. By December 12th, I could collect the $510 or whatever, and then like the first leg that I got in it is the leaps. The Nvidia leaps is this one. It's currently down a little bit, but it was up recently. But like that's a good hedge, you know, between the two legs. If it goes down, I my premiums I could collect at least premiums from the sell call leg of Nvidia. So I like doing that. It's kind of like a decent play where like collect extra money while you have like the leaps, you know, like you make the what do you call it, long dated option contracts cheaper, you know. So Powell announced earnings. Interesting. Let's see. I'm in a 2028 spread of Nvidia. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That should be pretty decent. Let's see. I have a Bitcoin address that has not been claimed yet. It looks abandoned. It has $350 million. Whoever could figure out a way get into it, I'll give you half. $175 million. I think that would be kind of hard to do something like that. It'd be pretty complicated. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I am back. Let's see. I am back. Let's see. I am back with my sidekick, my helper trader. See right here, this is my sidekick. It helps me trade. It knows how to predict the stock market, the future. Hey Piper, say hi. It's kind of smart, you know. It kind of knows where the stock market should go. So, I mean, Piper say bye bye. You gotta go predict the market. Gotta see where it's gonna go. uh, Thank you there, South Africa 101. Cat's name is Piper. It's pretty chill cat. It don't bite too hard. I mean, I don't think it bites, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of chill for at least a little bit. Yeah, Piper. Let's see what this is doing. This is not doing too bad. I might add a tiny bit more to the TSLL. I like that one. TSLL and the SoFi. Long term, I think these are pretty decent. Maybe add $10 to this one. Hi, what are we doing here? I like what I'm doing. I'm trading here, and I'm sharing my trades that I do. You know, not financial advice or anything. I'm just live streaming what I do, how I trade on Robinhood for the most part. Let's see, Lyft is a decent one to add on to. I'll probably wait for that one to dip a little bit more because I'm in the profit with the shares, but I might add a little bit more later. But I'm pretty bullish on that one, so that's pretty nice. What do you want me to check for you, Sigma Mayor? Just a second. You go into my live and result again saying Charlie Media Curve, Charlie Media Curve is weird, like well, they're saying loser, so yeah, yeah, but that's still not very messed up, you know, it's just random ones right now just popped up, you know. I think I should go and report that one, right? Regarding feels wrong. You see it? It's gonna be on the uncrossed. I could report it and block it. See, now it says hidden message. I could probably go report it and block it too, like it's not good if somebody does this doesn't look like someone that's like anti-Charlie Kirk. It looks more just like a troll. Yeah. I don't really like Charlie Kirk either, but yeah. I yeah, but things I don't even look like Charlie Kirk anyway. I know nothing about that. Troll. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Am I missing something here? Am I flipping missing something here? Let's see. Report. Let's see. Yeah, I had to put that guy on timeout. He's just being rude and just uncivilized. I don't know what the hell his issue is. So dang uncivilized. Let's see. Maybe add some more to the Tesla. I'll probably add a little bit more to this one. Pretty bullish on this one long term. Oh man, some trolls that are out there kind of so weird. I want to see what the flipping crypto looks like. Actually, before I check on crypto, I want to look at the gold real quick. So far, gold still looks pretty decent. I'll probably add some more to it tomorrow, see where it's at. But I'm probably real quick gonna look at what the crypto thingy here is doing. Crypto's kind of heading down a little bit. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit to the XRP. Since I recently sold that at a profit, adding a tiny bit won't hurt, a little bit at a time. Hell yeah. And then probably add a tiny bit to my flipping cyber puppy. My humble cyber puppy. Like I recently sold that one at a profit, like very, very little profit, but still better than at a loss. So. Okay, hell yeah. Let's see what Ethereum got enough for that one right now. Okay, let's see. That one looks like it's, wow, that one spiked up a whole bunch. Damn. That's crazy. I don't have too much of that one, but still in the negative. Looks like, but it bounced up like a lot. After hours, 14.11%. That's crazy. Let's see, butterfly thingy. I don't have much in that one. SoFi 29 call sells. So obviously this one's a little bit underwater because SoFi's going up like crazy. But still, it's not too bad because apart from that, I do have the, what do we call it, SoFi calls. On top of that, I could keep on going up. That's in the profit a little bit. Might have to buy another SoFi call for the long run, for the future. But obviously right now I can't because market's closed. But maybe tomorrow I might get another like SoFi call, like a Leaps call option. Maybe something else too. Maybe like also like a Leaps call, another Leaps call, maybe on Lyft. The momentum on that thing looks pretty decent for the most part. And then like I might start, let me see. On the Nvidia I got the performance covered call on it. On the Nvidia, but then on top of that, see strategies says two, the Nvidia call sell and the Nvidia call buy. That's the performance covered call I got on that one. Value $4,168. So on top of that, I might just kind of dollar cost average and keep on adding a little bit more money to the stock itself, you know. I think for me that might be kind of worth it long term. Apart from the options, add a little bit at a time towards the shares. Dollar cost averaging a little bit, and let's see PLTR maybe. This one's at a decent dip. Like I probably should have got like a Leaps call around there somewhere, would have been a good deal. Or right here would have been a way better deal. Sucks I didn't get anything at this price right here. But even right now, I think that's a good deal compared to where it was at 200 something. So it's not the greatest deal right now, but still a decent deal to get. Like a Leaps, maybe on top of the, aside from the Leaps contract, maybe Balancer Technology earnings call. Oh, they had an earnings call. I see. Shareholders can now ask and upvote questions for company events. So I could accept and join Q&A. Oh, I could play the earnings thingy here. Let me see. Interesting.
Do you want more customers from your ads cheaper? Do you?
Interesting stuff. Oh man. Didn't think I was gonna go there with that one. Buy Shiba. I think I got a little bit of Shiba. I might add some more to that one. I call it my cyber puppy, the Shiba thingy. It's going to pop off soon. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I recently sold a Shiba at a profit. I might add a little bit more to it. So I got a little bit of this one. I'll probably add some of this one. Maybe add like $10 more to this one right now. But I guess I could go feed my cyber puppy. I think it's hungry. Gotta look for my cyber puppy. Gotta find my cyber critter. Gotta take care of it. Shiba is on Robinhood. That's where I get mine. They also have it on like Coinbase, Crypto.com. They have it. Right here, Shiba's on Robinhood. I recently like had more. I sold one that was pretty high recently at a profit. And I started to add a little bit more to my position here. Again, like new position. So I guess I'll feed my cyber puppy. I'll just add a little bit at a time. I don't want to go crazy on it, you know, just Add a little bit, goes down some more, add a little bit more. It's like, kind of like that. A little bit of dollar cost averaging. Bro, hold it till it gets to 1 cent. You think it's gonna get to 1 cent? That would be nice, for sure. That'd be nice if it gets to 1 cent, the Shiba thingy. If it gets to 1 cent, that's so much percent profit. That's gonna be super crazy insane. It's like anything could happen. There's potential, but how likely? Not so likely, but there's still a chance, still a possibility. Let's see. It'd be nice if it gets to like $1. That would be very nice. The highest it's been. Let's see what was the highest. I think the highest is right over there somewhere. I don't know if it'll actually show the number or not. Over there. So that's where it was the highest over there at that point. See. So the highest was 0.00008836. So yeah, it was quite a bit higher before. I don't buy any crypto that $1 gets you 40 trillion of. I know, right? That's funny. The $1 get you trillion. I actually made some money on the Shiba Inu thingy. Like recently, I sold it a couple times. Like I think it was the weekend where I sold like twice. Bought some, sold it at a profit, and then bought some more. It went up. I sold it at a profit, and right now I started to kind of dollar cost average back into it a little bit. But sometimes it's pretty fun to, you know, feed these cyber critters, feed the cyber puppy, like I say. The critters, them cyber critters, they want to be fed, and then eventually some of them they take care of you. Kind of funny. But at least I don't put like crazy amounts of money in it. But sometimes a little bit it's kind of fun to play around with it. UAMY. So I added a tiny bit, or maybe I should add a tiny bit to PayPal. Went up, then went down a tiny bit. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll add like maybe $3 to that thingy. Oh, I guess this one doesn't let it. It only wants full shares, but I don't feel like paying $67 for it. So maybe later when the market's open, I'll buy it in fractional shares because I don't want to throw like too much money on it right now. This thingy went up quite a bit. I'll probably add to that one later. Let's see, for sure I'll probably toss a little bit more to the Tesla. I want to keep on adding to that one. Because for me, it seems like if I don't get enough Tesla right now, it might like take off, and then I'll be like, oh man, I should have got more. But before that happens, I just gotta try to make sure I load up on it a little bit more. Eventually, I gotta still keep on organizing my portfolio and get rid of a lot of extra stuff. Yeah, right here, the TSLL. Probably add a little bit more of that one to my stuff here. And that's just cash secured put. But I'm probably going to try to do like, what do you call it? Buy shares. I don't have too much right now because I recently sold it at a profit when it was slightly higher. I'll probably add $10 more to this thingy for now. Let's see, and then let's see, maybe add lift thingy. I'll probably not add anything to that one for now. Let's see, SoFi. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit to the SoFi thingy right now. So SoFi is doing good, even with the options and stuff like that. So I'll probably add a little bit to that one. Maybe add like, let me see. Maybe I'll add 10 or maybe $20 to that one just in case. I think that'll be nice. Yeah, I think $20 is gonna be good. Add $20. Hell yeah. Maybe take profit. Uh, that'll be a good idea, but like right now, like what do you call it? My shares that I have of SoFi, they're linked with the options, and I can't close out my options unless the market hours are open. So for me to take profits, I got to close out my option contracts that I have, which could only be done like when the market's open. But right now, market's closed, so I could take profits on the three shares that I got, but not the 200. You know. Yeah, yeah. So for example, if I want to take some profit, I could sell three shares. I could do that. So you could sell. I do three shares because the option contracts are like each option contract equals 100 shares. So I got 200. So that's two option contracts I got. But three shares I could. Let's see. I'll sell in shares. I'll sell three. Let's see. Sell review. That's three shares. So I just sold three shares. That I could do, because what do you call it? But I can't tap into the hundreds even because that's linked with my call options, which it has to be done when markets open. But honestly, I sold those three shares. I wonder if it's gonna be at a profit or not. I'm gonna check it out. Hold on. See if the three shares were at a profit. I wonder how it calculates when you sell the partials, whether it's gonna have it at a profit or not. Like 7, 6, 10. Let's see. So yeah, see the three shares that I sold, I did make a little bit of profit on those, $3.63. Not much, but squeeze something out. That's funny. But the rest I probably gotta do later. Like I said, it's linked with my option calls and stuff like that. So uh, yeah, I gotta figure that out later. But something above that, it's fine. Uh, Good stuff. Good stuff for sure. 4% is better than a bond currently. I know, right? For sure. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. I got a whole bunch of, got some extra, what do you call it, NVIDIA options today. Some people place large chunks of their portfolio to just earn a guaranteed 4%. Yeah, yeah, for sure. What we thinking about Meta bounce soon seems super oversold. Oh, what I think about Meta, I think for sure it's all like oversold right now. I think, uh, oops. Obviously, I'm not a like a financial advisor or anything, but like I think it is oversold. And I have like you see a lot, and it not a lot, but I started adding to it on the dip. I'm down a little bit, but I think eventually it still should start going up. Like how I see it going, I think eventually it'll go back to where it came from. Like the timing, it's hard to tell exactly, but I think eventually we'll go back to these levels and even higher. I think within like a few to several months, it'll be over $800 a share, and then like maybe over a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I think it'll be over $1,000 a share. Like that's kind of how I see Meta doing. So long term, I think it's pretty good. This is just a short dip and like a lot of weird stuff going on, but like I think it is oversold. I think eventually it's gonna start popping up, and like for me, Like I'm kind of dollar cost averaging into it, so I'm kind of down on the position in general, but I don't mind because it's a good like you said, like I said, like it's a good buying opportunity. But this one unfortunately doesn't let me do partial. It wants me only to buy in shares. But right now I don't feel like buying in shares. Although it's still a good deal, but I want to dollar cost average a little bit at a time. So probably add some more tomorrow. When market's open, I'll probably add some more. But definitely for me that's a good company, good stock, good share, something good to invest in. See Nvidia call sell. That's at the break even. Bro, please. Meta Lizard. Bro, please. MP. That's all you need to know. I see. Agreed. I see many levels at 750, 800 at least. Great breakdown. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome there. MP is the Nvidia of the next 5 years. Oh, and the MP. MP materials. I got, looks like I have $92.50 in that one, the MP. So yeah, I do have some of that, but I think this thing has like some pretty decent potential for the long run. I probably wouldn't put too big of an amount in. Like I have some of it in, like $92 in there right now. But like it's, for me it's definitely worth it to have something in it, you know. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff. Crazy tired a little bit. Ugh. Drink some more coffee. Let me see here. 1.5 trillion over 5 years. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's a big amount right there. So I'll be logging off for today. Might be back tomorrow, guys. Let's see what it says on here. How much are you up today? I'll switch the screen real quick. I'll show how much up today. But I'm about to log off right now. So today the portfolio in general, it's not really up, but I did take some profit of the, you know, what I sold at a profit right here, because I'm about to log off. I'll show this real quick because you guys asked. Now I'm logging off. So for the week I made $798 take home. You see the trades here. Like I showed it multiple times today in the live stream, but like I made today like I think roughly around $200, and then for the month I'm up $3,233. Like these are all the trades. But anyways, I already showed this multiple times, but I'm gonna log off right now because I got other things to take care of. So goodbye guys, and I'll probably see you guys later.